Shalom, Bracha, good evening. It's right now 8:08 p.m. Sunday evening. The 16th of February, Yud Shvat, which Yud Shvat is Monday. So we're gonna give a shir now on the Chaim Daily Companion. On this day, the shir sponsored by Chaim the Handyman. When Shalom Yosef Nechal Yachim Chan Shkeni Yom Chayun Shmapil Shkeni Lashon Hara Shkili Zoim Tava Pila Yishyochid Choshken Aklai Sol Chelik Mehem Choshken Mitzom Yidaisof Shakadosh Baruch Mitzom David Neveshech Chalufa B'chaykas Kas Gaiva Nois Devarim Abonas Panim Litzonis Chadibra Aser Zaken Shalei Ledab Kin Dover Atzorch Li Yonai Gufi Nirashi Yikum Mais B'Shem Shemayim. Okay, we're holding by Yud Shvat. Yud, right? Yep, today is Yud. Zion, Zion, Ches, Yud. Okay. It says the Chaim here, rebuking and comics. Imagine meeting a friend of yours as he exits a restaurant that was once kosher but was recently taken over by non-Jews. It is no longer kosher. Your friend was now not aware of this information and is holding a sizzling hot frank in his hand, which he is about to bite into. You feel a bit uncomfortable, depriving him of his earthly pleasure. So you decide to hold off and let him take one bite. Once he has savored the first bite, you ask yourself, how can I limit him to one measly bite? And once he has had a few bites, you tell yourself, why not let him have a few more bites? It will take to finish the frank. Finally, when the last bite is finished, you tell your friend that he has just eaten a non-kosher frank. Of course, this is an outrageous story. It seems like something that could never happen. Chaim informs us that, surprisingly, something quite similar is liable to happen every day if we allow someone to continue the conversation of Lashon Hara. This reminds me of how my cousin just told me that he overheard someone boasting about the conversation of our plan of opening a restaurant on Shabbos. It's boasting a conversation on Shabbos of Zachar Shem Shabbos Kacha, Parshas Yisrei. Now it's Parshas Mishpatim. And it's Sunday night, Parshas Mishpatim. This past Shabbos, we came out with an idea last week to open a restaurant somewhere. And this guy was boasting about it. It was mamash Lashon Hara Lashon Hara on Shabbos of Zachar Shem Shabbos Kacha. It's as if we are allowing him to eat non-kosher food and informing him after the conversation that he has spoken Lashon Hara. Does not absolve us of the guilt. Just as each bite of a non-kosher food is a separate violation of a negative commandment, so too is each and every word of Lashon Hara transgression for itself. So that person who was darshaning away in shul about our plan, was every word he was saying was another word of an Aveir. Chaim says that to refrain from rebuking someone who speaks Lashon Hara is a violation of the commandment to rebuke one's fellow Jew. Vayikra 19:17. This is a nice environment. Sagas Kavul, these words. Those words that he was speaking on Shabbos. On the other hand, offering rebuke, especially when it is an uncomfortable task, is considered a great mitzvah. Chaim details for us another positive commandment. Observant Jew are especially aware of the influence of one's environment. A person who spends time with people who are immersed in Torah, learning and serving the community, adopts their standards, which become the benchmark of his aspirations. Their goals become his goals, and their dreams, to a certain extent, become his dreams. It is so important to have positive influence in our lives that Hashem made it a positive commandment to associate with the Torah scholars. The Torah states, "Avoy Sidbak." To him, you shall cleave. This is Devarim. I think it's Parsha Shoftim, which our sages interpret to mean that one should associate with those who are immersed in Torah and devoted to its fulfillment. Chaim teaches us that if we gravitate to groups in shul and synagogue who engage in lashon hara, we set up a major obstacle towards fulfilling this commandment. Right? Like that person on Shabbos who kept on boasting about our plans on opening the restaurant. Chofetz Chaim specifically focuses on lashon hara, spoken in shul after Shal Shudas, the third Sabbath meal, because it is then that the Torah scholars are engrossed in their learning, and Leitzim scoffers are engrossed in their lashon hara. We should be extremely careful with whom we associate, because this will have a major impact on our lives. It is a positive commandment to associate with Torah scholars. Now, to my cousin Yankee, he shouldn't worry about this. We just came to the perfect Chofetz Chaim, mamash right after Shabbos, after the story, to what this person was boasting about. And may Hashem help that as I'm middle of writing the Kameya now, 3 lines down in the Sitter Tova already, that we should have success, that we should right away get the answer for our panasa. May Hashem help us and bring us a school of this, that we should be able to have a lot of success in our panasa. Kol tov, my dear brothers. This shiur is sponsored by Chaim the Handyman. Anybody else who wants to sponsor could send a text to 848-238-4432 or 329-225-2339 and send a Zelle to 848-238-4432 for a donation to sponsor for this year. Thank you very much. Kol tov, Hatzlacha Rabba Zaygebench.